Hey guys, it's Smudge here, live. It's a Friday night fun flight. Haven't done one of these in a while. So yeah, just YAK-52 got released today. Couldn't resist it, had to buy it. You know, because YAK-52. Been waiting quite a while for this one. Quite looked forward to it. So yeah, went ahead and got it. I've only flown it once for about 5 minutes. Just kind of got the thing started up, or figured out how to do that, and then had a quick jaunt about. So I've really kind of not spent a whole lot of time on this, inside it, doing anything with it. I'm on Discord at the moment, on the 504 Discord. I've got Squiddy and Lambo, who I'll just go and join in a second. So just wanted to kind of, you know, say hi to you guys, and then we'll get underway and see if we can't get this thing airborne and not die. Alrighty. Hey guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So I'll get this inside up. So start off for the YAK-52 is really simple anyway. I mean, you can't really kind of go wrong with it.
No, you turn a lot of stuff on and then hit the ignition switch. That's just about it.
Yeah. It's funny, I turned on the English cockpit.
I don't think it's done yet.
Some of the stuff is, like the circuit breakers are in English, some of the instruments are in English, like the panels, but a lot of the switches and stuff still, and the instruments are all still in Russian. So
okay. Makes it more fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, okay, and then we'll fuel forward, RPM forward, throttles forward a bit. Did a little lift the starter switch.
Squid all there for taking the 8.
Roger, Squid. I'm over at in the north at Shiraz. Let's see if it fires. In fact, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to prime it, didn't I?
5 to 6 times. Squid airborne.
There we go. Got it started. Oops, he says no. No, it. I know what I forgot. Magnetos. It fired.
Yeah.
It went. No.
No. Funny that, isn't it?
There she goes. Now she's working. Yeah, just for the people watching in YouTube land, can't find any internal or external lighting on this. I was just saying that to Squid and Lambo. So you have to use the finger light torch in order to light things up in the cockpit when it's dark, which is fun. Hi guys on YouTube. Got a few people there. Got JL, how you doing? The Cray twin. Which Cray twin are you? That's the question. Wingless Chip 209, how you doing? And DRVN Wolfie. Nice. Alrighty then. Let's make sure that my controls are all set. I was going to say, I can't jump into the back cockpit when you're in multiplayer. You have to choose that slot, don't you?
I should have jumped in there with you, just to pester you.
Start flipping the switches.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can do that later, Squiddy. You can take one up and I'll jump in your back seat and switch on all the failure things and see what happens.
Yeah. In a bit. Just getting used to the F-18 again. I haven't flown for ages.
There's been a lot of changes on that recently.
Oh yeah. They've been working really fast, although it's been summer.
Yeah. I guess that's the only thing that they've really kind of... well, apart from the YAK-52, I'm amazed this thing came out, to be honest, because I thought that, you know, we'd be spending like a lot more time on the F-18 and going on to this. But...
It's a different team working on it.
Well, that's true. Yeah, there was
and the YAK-52's already been paid for, isn't it?
That's true, yeah, 'cause it was requested by a external company, wasn't it, to get
Yeah.
made up. It just kind of came out of nowhere though. There was no like fanfare or anything like that for it. It's just like, bang, it's in the store.
Yeah.
I think I saw your post, Squiddy, saying the Yak-52's out, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I got a YouTube notification that the video was out about it and that it was available.
Yeah.
So.
I was out like Country Park with the kids, and I've just kind of checked my phone and saw your Discord thing, and I was like, ah, right, okay.
You can blame me for that. I'll still blame you for postscriptum.
Yeah. I was playing a bit of that last night, actually, having a bit of fun on it.
Yeah.
Playing as the Germans.
The Germans.
Alrighty, now let's.
Bug looks nice with the AMRAM.
Oh, have you got the double AMRAM stacks on it, Eva, or the single?
Oh, I have.
Hey, Lomac Productions, you said, is there any lighting in this bird at all? Not that I can find. There doesn't seem to be any internal lighting or external lighting on it. If we look externally, on the wingtips there's no kind of green or red lights. There's just kind of like blanking panels where I guess they would be. Same on this side, there's no strobe lights top or bottom or on the tail or anything like this. Yeah, I saw an ED post saying that there's no oxygen systems in here as well, which is interesting. So yeah, it is just very, very basic kind of prop turner.
Try to get it to 30,000.
Well, I might try to get it up to 25, because I'm going to take off and then fly east, I think. Nah. I'll try and fly east. There's only the one kind of magnetic compass thing on this, though, isn't there? I think.
Yeah.
And in fact, there is an HSI type thing, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 090. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing airborne now, shall we? Fidgety on the rudder, isn't it, when you're going down this sort of runway? It just takes like the tiniest little bit of left rudder.
Yeah.
They come up really quick.
Yeah, they do, but they don't go up that far. If you didn't have a prop, you didn't have to extend the undercarriage.
Yeah. So I've taken off from Shiraz, which is one of the new airports or airfields in the north of Iran. I'm going to fly east, I think, at least that's the plan, and try and fly up to Kerman. So I guess that's that way, although I might need to double check this, but we'll fly around and have a look at Shiraz very quickly before we head over that way. I'll set my RPM for maximum continuous, so 70% on 6. Now with the, what do you call it, the L-39, the Yak-52, it's similar to the German World War II prop planes in that it only has elevator trim. There's no rudder or aileron trim or anything like that. So yeah, it's you can only kind of trim it up and down. Oh wow, that's cool. The sun just broke over the mountains to my well, I guess that must be the east then. Yeah, to the east. And just lit up the whole of the town as I was climbing out there. That was really So JL's asked how does it handle? That's a good question, to be fair. It is a aerobatic aircraft, isn't it? You know, so I guess it should handle pretty well.
At speeds, it really it snap rolls.
Yeah, I flew it for about 5 minutes earlier, just setting up my controls, and I ended up in a couple of precarious spins, but managed to recover them easily enough.
Okay, I'm at 25,000. Where are you?
Not that high.
Oh, remember your altimeter in the aircraft is in meters.
Yeah. Altimeter, there we go. So I'm at, in fact, I think this one, I'm not sure if it's in feet. So it's saying that 1,900 at the moment.
Yeah, that's about 3,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm not that high.
Ah.
I think I turned it into English metric in the options, because you had Russian as default.
Yeah, but that shouldn't change it in the cockpit. Only on the status bar on F2.
Interesting. Okay. So Jack Tau FS has said, can it carry light bombs or rockets? No, it's completely unarmed.
It can carry smoke.
Yeah, it carries a smoke pod, which I actually forgot to arm.
You also have to set up a button for it.
Oh, I've already done it. I've got on my trigger.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it does have multi-crew functionality, so someone can jump in the back seat and fly along with you back there, which is cool. Shiraz is quite big, really, isn't it?
I'm getting inlet ice here.
Oh, you're quite high, you?
25,000.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. Just turn on your engine anti-ice.
Yeah, I just did. And pitot ice just for kicks.
Just for good measure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it? I think this thing actually has some icing, anti-icing systems on it. I'm sure I saw something like that earlier. It's definitely not the fastest plane.
Oh no. It climbs decently at around 170 kilometers per hour.
Someone else jumped in one.
Yeah, I'm on the ground.
Lambo. I'll come give you a buzz. Definitely really manoeuvrable. How fast was it you went squid before you ripped your wings off?
400.
Nice. So don't do 400.
No, and don't pull back on the stick while doing 400. That might actually be more expletive. You know what? I'm just gonna abandon this flight and I'm gonna jump into one as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Watch out for the light towers.
Yeah, I just saw those there. I was coming down and I was like, he's got a big light tower parked right next to him. I suppose it's like anti-buzz protection.
Yep, I'm in.
Yay.
And I'm gonna bring along smoke.
Damn you!
Eek! Oh, the speed. The speed!
It's like lightning.
Very, very slow lightning.
Lightning in slow motion. Yeah, was it Hawk or Joey that said that they managed to blow up their engine? I can't really know how they managed that, like, because I found that the engine's made out of stellinium so far.
Yeah.
Can't seem to overheat it, can't seem to kill it.
Very strong engine, comrade.
Wonder if it runs on vodka.
Only.
Should have put on a smoke pod.
It actually looks really good with the smoke in this one.
Yeah. I might land, stick one on. I need to practice my landings in this anyway, I've only done one.
They're pretty easy.
Yeah. It's just remembering to keep the speed up above 110.
Yeah.
And I found that it needs all of the power in the world in order to actually keep the damn thing airborne when it's got its flaps and gears down.
Oh yeah.
Prop push fully forward, back on power.
Ignition.
Gonna land on what I guess is 1, 2 right. Geez, when those flaps come down. Yeah, it comes down really rapid.
Smoke pod works on the ground.
Only temporarily, I found it really kind of bursts.
Yeah.
Hello guys.
Hey, buddy. In fact, I might do what I guess is 1, 2 left. And then I'll throw in a smoke pod and then go straight off again.
106. Отмена взлета.
Yeah, I see a smoke actually. Just see this big cloud of smoke off to the right.
I turned it off for you.
Nice. That's quite funky. Time to say the pilot's prayer. Oh Lord, don't let me fuck this up now. pretty happy with that. Alrighty, let's see if Tragic Control want to stick some more fuel in me. Oh wow, okay, so that used 17% fuel. I'll go for blue.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
You joining us, Joey?
Yeah, just looking in now.
Cool, man.
I'm airborne. And smoking.
Oh yeah. Crikey, so you are. Don't know smoking is bad for your
Командир,
health.
оружие подвешено.
That's why I do it.
Are you in a two-bladed one as well, are you?
Yeah.
Got you. I've not flown a three-bladed version yet. Be interesting
I
to
have-
see what that's all about.
I haven't seen it yet, actually.
Yeah, I think there's just below kind of where you select this one, it's got a version there.
Smoke is pretty persistent.
Yeah. So I take it flaps on this are either just kind of like full or none. Can't sort of step them.
I don't use flaps on takeoff. It's like the flaps on the Spitfire, it's more brakes than flaps.
Yeah. I think I got a yeah. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna take 1-2 left for takeoff.
Roger that.
My fuel gauge is doing all sorts of funny things. Interesting.
Yeah, it does that.
When you're moving about, I guess it's all sloshing about, so the readings go all up and down and all over the place.
Yeah. I think it's measuring in drunk Cossacks or something.
I've got no idea how you start this thing.
Okie dokie. It's easy enough, it really is. So, kind of starting from the left and going around the cockpit, at your kind of left elbow position, there's like a circular handle. Twist that all the way to the left, so it should rotate left until it's in the upwards position to unlock the pneumatics.
Yep.
Then turn on all of the circuit breakers, which are just in front of that.
Yep, done that.
Then going in front of the throttle, there's a red handle, which is the fuel cutoff. Move that forwards.
Yep.
Okay, and then you've got
Magnetos
your
on 1 and 2.
magnetos. Yep, and then you start to switch to the right of that, uncover it.
Yep.
Going over to the right-hand side of the cockpit, you've got your fuel primer pump at the top, which is on a kind of egg-shaped button.
Yep.
So rotate that 90 degrees and then prime about 3 times.
Does it matter which direction?
Pass.
Right, and 5 to 6 times as well. And then left and 2 times.
2 times to the left.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Like different priming pumps for?
Yeah, it's for the for fuel and for lubricants.
Ah, right, we go. So what he said, and then you've got 3 switches below that, which are your battery, generator, and ignition.
Yep.
And then press your starter button, crack the throttle a little bit, and then it should kind of, well, it should turn over. It takes a little while. It'll kind of like falter a few times, and then should spring to life. I don't think I've forgotten anything.
Nope, that was about it.
Oh shit. Oopsie daisy. Had my rads closed and I just looked down, my engine needle's up at like 340.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that cooled down immediately.
Yeah, it's fast over those cylinders.
Yeah. Good job I didn't pop it there, that would have been pretty bad. I guess when you refuel, it doesn't reset the fuel gauge.
Damn. Well, that was exciting.
Been doing some stall temps, have you? I saw someone going up with smoke on.
Yeah, it was me and my right wing just stalled suddenly. But it is very forgiving.
Yeah. Okay, temperature's coming back down now, that's good. You started up Lambo, or is it still just turning over?
Yep, started up.
Cool. You find it's got buckets of power, but you need to release the brakes for it to start moving.
Yeah, it rolls very easily.
Yeah. So controls you need to set are cooling, louvers, oil radiator controls, RPM controls, throttle, rudder and stick stuff.
Yeah, I've got all those set.
That's what I found so far, and your wheel brakes, which is same as kind of the Spitfire. It's on like a lever on the stick.
I take it it's sort of differential braking.
Yeah, yeah. Rudder, then brake, rudder, brake.
Also, did you notice the gear indicators it has?
What's that? The 3 red, 3 green?
No, it has 3 pins popping out, 1 in each wing and 1 right in front of the cockpit glass.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that, like the backup ones, but there is also lights in the cockpit as well.
Yeah.
So. Trying to catch up to you here. I take it as you smoke on.
Yep. I'm pulling some power and then turning a bit.
I wonder how long a smoke pod lasts.
That's a good question. I guess it'd be dumping like oil onto the exhaust or something to create a smoke.
Yeah, you'd definitely believe that. Or think that. I don't think they implemented the limit, to be honest.
Just go back and check the chat quickly while I'm trying to climb up to here, but you're climbing faster than I am. Interesting. So Paul said he paid for his 2 to 3 hours ago, but hasn't arrived yet.
I had to do a manual install as well.
Yeah, I mean I manually installed it into DCS, but I got my serial straight away as soon as I paid for it.
Well, it doesn't have a serial.
Yeah.
It's the new system.
That's right. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey Dave,
doesn't.
we're chatting in Discord at the moment. If you go to the 504 Facebook page, you can find our Discord details on there. And hi, no one at home. It said hi from New Zealand. How you doing there, buddy? I think I finally got a little bit of overtake on you. I'm just climbing up to you now.
Yeah, I finally trimmed it out a bit, so I can rest my hand.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a bit of rudder trim though, but I've found it's actually quite stable.
Yeah, it is. But that's also what they've been saying all the time, that it is a very forgiving aircraft, and it seems so far.
Yeah. What's your RPM setting?
72.
Oh wow, okay, you're right back there. I set mine up at 80 just to get a bit more out of it.
Hey there.
Howdy doody. Hey, you've got your front and back cockpit open.
No, just the front, and you have both closed.
Interesting, I can see your back's open.
Whoa. You got close there.
You're nervous in the service, buddy.
Former Navy. I'm always nervous.
That's all good.
Yeah, I'm airborne.
Okay, turning and going back to the aerodrome, which we're just above.
Yeah, you don't travel very far in this.
No.
Bloody hell, that's hell of a break. Is that you with orange smoke, Lambo?
Yep.
Let's see what this thing's like stalling off over the top.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh wow, she goes straight down, doesn't she? Christ almighty.
Yep. But just do a little aileron input and she corrects immediately.
Yeah, God, that was brilliant, Hammerhead.
Engine
I love the way that the
active.
engine was stuttering off the top there as well. It was like blip, blip, blip.
Also, if you go inverted for just a few seconds, you're gonna hear the engine really complaining.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do that again. That was fun. I enjoyed it.
It is a fun little aircraft, isn't it?
Kick the rudder.
Hey, Lambo.
Hey,
Gosh, she really does have the maneuverings, doesn't she? I love the way that when you choose your coloured smoke, it's still white smoke, but it's kind of got like a very faint bit of colouring to it. Like it's not just coming out blue, it's like white with blue intones. Let's see what she rolls like.
If you have speed, it will roll very fast.
Tried to do a delayed kind of like 4-point roll there, but started getting a bit twitchy by the end then. That's enough to make you sick.
It's fast, isn't it?
That's an interesting noise from the engine when you're trying to fly this thing inverted.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's only firing on a couple of cylinders. Create lots of air pollution down the runway there.
you're not going to lose each other. The smoke pod's on.
Yeah, it's easier than dump a flare for me. Hey, so Dave's on the chat, he says he's in the air with us as well.
Cool.
Flute. I see him. Are you guys formed up together, eh?
Yeah, I'm the Lambo over here.
Cool, okay, so that must be Flute just following up behind you.
Just entering, just following them.
Ah, right, okay, that'll be you then, Joey.
Did you tell me to do rolls around me? I was going to try and do that earlier. I'll slow up a bit so you can do it.
Yeah.
Is this the Russian cheap version of the Red Arrows, is it?
Where's Aerobatics?
Yeah, the expensive, that must be the Russian Knights. Then they have the discount, that's the Swifts.
You guys really are creating clouds, let you know. You know what this thing really needs?
Nope.
A machine gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's...
One in the rear cockpit for the
Yeah, 1 point backwards and a couple pointing forwards. Daka 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 daka. Balls out trying to follow Joey. Meow.
Oh yeah, I was on. Damn.
That was some nasty landings right there.
Someone bounce.
2.
Oh, oh dear. Who splattered in? So Flute and Joey.
Oh no you don't. No you don't.
I think I'm on your 6 then, Squid.
Yeah, I'm smoking.
Yeah. Whoa, hello.
Hello.
The plane just woke me up there, gave me a nice wing stall as I was trying to follow you.
Yeah. I was doing it on purpose, but I think it was a bit hairy in altitude. Oh no, 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 no. Damn it.
You might have got away with that if that building wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Just gotta go say goodnight to my oldest, I'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
It does stall turns really nice.
Oh, very nice off the top, yeah. Although it, when you're pushing it down low, it does have a tendency to whip on you at the same time.
Did you follow me through there?
Yeah, I was flying into your smoke and I could just see one mast, like light mast, and I was like going on pure fucking faith that I wasn't going to hit another one.
Okay, I'm back in.
Hey, everybody.
So I'll take it the stall speed is about 120 kilometers an hour.
There is a switch you can turn on in front of the oil cooling things called a stall switch, and then you get a light up on the dash when you're at stalling speed. But yeah,
Yeah, I've got that
it's
turned
where the
on.
red line is about 220. Oh, you're slowing down. You're slowing all the way down. You seen how slow you can go?
Yep.
You got
Just
your
gonna
flaps
feel
on,
for the... No, I haven't at the moment. Oh, that was the wrong time to put the flaps down.
Recover! No! Oh! Your smoke's glitching out all over the place, crikey. No, you're down, but no explosion.
I'm somehow on the nose. Oh, no. The engine's still running,
Engine's
and I'm
still-
spinning around in circles.
Oh wow! Yeah, see, you're like breakdancing. The skills of Lambo managing to crash keeps engine running and the plane manoeuvring.
Yeah, I think it's a bit bugged.
Dangerous speed. Yeah, the storm does come on all of a sudden, doesn't it? It's like no prior warning. It's just like you're climbing, you're in a storm.
Well, it says I landed, so...
That's cool. Any landing you can walk away from.
Yeah, I decided to eject while the plane's spinning around on the floor.
Did you squish yourself?
I'm still alive, but I'm stuck on the spinning plane.
Yeah, it doesn't bleed that much.
Engine active.
Which one?
Right. 1-1 right.
Who are you doing?
Oh, the textures are weird on the 3-blader.
Textures are weird.
Yeah, if you go on
Yeah.
FT view and look at the towards the back of the plane.
Ready? Give me 2 seconds to get this thing flying straight level. Looks okay from here. Are you idling on the ground?
Yep.
Looks fine for me.
Yeah,
Maybe
looks
it's only
like it.
client side then.
What's up with the back look like?
You know that missing texture thing? Like the
Oh,
digital camo looking?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just that spinning round.
Ouch.
It's fine from first person, but
Might come grab one, see what it looks like. Gonna land on what I guess is 1-2 left. God, when those flaps come down, man, it's a real kicker.
yeah, so I've learned don't bring the flaps down near stall speed.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
I'll take you on that now.
Oh,
I think we're.
and I successfully landed off field.
I think we heard Smudge the umpteenth time.
Yeah, that's interesting behaviour. My aircraft's just kind of like skidding along on its nose, it's not slowing down. Like. That brake still work. Yeah, I think they still need to work on the collision models and damage models for this because the engine's still running and is now buried in the ground.
Strong airplane, Russian, best.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, bushes have more of a collision model than the ground. It's Stalinium. Stalinium beat ground.
Duh.
Alright, I would switch this off, but half my instruments are underground. Yeah, let's try this 3-bladed one and see what that's all about. So Jeans1515 wants to chat. How you doing? Hey, alright? He wants to see 2 people in the same plane. That is implemented. The back seater person can just annoy the shit out of the front seater person. They can also take over and fly the plane as well. So Lambo, I'm in the 3-bladed. Not
Yep.
seeing any texture bugs.
You on the ground idle?
Yeah.
That's strange.
Might need to run a repair, buddy. Tell you what, Lambo, are you in the area?
Yes, just taken off.
Let me jump in your back seat.
So it's FT view and you're looking towards the back of the plane. The prop has that texture missing file. I'll have to do a repair then.
Yeah, that's interesting. Right, so this is the back seat. So we've got Lambo flying up front. Yeah, I'm not actually touching anything at the moment. This is Lambo flying, so this is really unnerving.
I can't be, you're not flying with me.
So I can fail all of his instruments, so he can fly without those. So I've got the controls to do that. I could probably put the undercarriage things like that down, maybe switch off the engine.
Just don't switch it off now.
Oh, why not?
You can have control if you like, see what it's like from the back.
Yeah, I'll let you get some altitude first. Just make sure that my controls are all set. Okay, so I'll hit J. So I've now requested control. I have control. So this is now me. Woo!
I just realised I didn't put the cooling in open, I've just opened it up.
Yeah, that's the thing actually. Do I have counter control back in? Interesting, so I've got an RPM gauge back here, but I don't seem to have a I've got speed, I've got RPM. There's brake pressure, altitude, directional temperatures.
You are going to need to pull up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't have the
Yeah, I can still control the smoke.
Cool. I can't.
This is weird, sitting in the front seat and not flying it.
I know, right? It's kind of a funny perspective from back here. Hello. They don't seem to have implemented the pilots internally though. If you hit Shift P and that, it does bring pilots up. So I can't see you looking about in front. But I can see your instruments. In fact, can I see your RPM? Yeah, okay, I can see the RPM gauge, so that should be at 6 now. Not RPM, engine power.
Yep.
So you don't have one of those in the back, annoyingly.
That's strange.
Yeah. You think that would have that and the RPM gauge?
Squid coming into land 120 right.
Roger. Yeah, have more warning panel things in fact.
Apparently the tanks are now empty.
Yeah, I don't have fuel gauges back here either.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's that?
Wonder if it works.
What the fuck's that?
I can control the trim.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can control the trim as well from back here.
I'm jumping into a 3-bladed.
Hey. Woo. I'll let you have control again. You have control.
Okay.
You've done flight training. You should know that the response to that is I have control.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
don't
just not that formal.
don't crap on your training now, Lambo. Hi, Abusers Games. That's an interesting name. Don't kill us. What a reject.
I'm gonna see if I can do a your turn stall.
Oh god. Oh god.
I like doing these. I like doing these in the Gazelle.
Yeah. Don't panic, Captain Mannering. Let's reset the G thing here. See what you pull off. Is that 0 G that you're doing at the moment? Interesting. Wouldn't that be a really bad time to switch off the magnetos?
Yes, it would.
I dare you. I double dare you.
Alright then. Because he's a dickhead. Oh, switch off the engine just as it's going over the top. Going up again. Wonder what would happen now if we put the flaps down. Ooh, ooh.
It responds really well to those.
Yeah. It does have very good low speed control right up until the limit where it then doesn't have any control.
Yeah, it doesn't like any form of negative G at all. Any pushovers.
Because I'm sure in the manual it says that the aircraft was designed for negative G flying. And flying inverted. You find that even trying to fly like that, it just loses altitude constantly.
Obviously hasn't got good rudder authority. Big rudder though.
Yeah, I mean it's responding to that rudder input. You got your oil pull on. Let me down. Someone just nearly took a tail off.
It is closed at the moment.
Alright, okay.
The oil is not that hot.
Got it. Just the kind of forward prop vanes and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got to switch back here for brake purge. I read something in the manual about that, and I don't know what it's supposed to do.
Does it release the pressure in the brake system?
Maybe. But wouldn't that be bad? Unless it's if the brakes build up too much pressure or something. I don't know. I need to read the manual on that.
I think it's for the instructor to like scare the
You've got no brakes!
students.
Oh, well he's scaring the fuck out of me right now.
I was going to continue that flat spin, but then we're too low for that.
Yeah. Get some altitude, man. Give it a go. See if you can get it into a proper flatty.
Might take a while.
I have prop disc texture issues as well. From the front. Yeah.
Maybe it's on your own one that you spawn in rather than someone else's.
Yeah, that could be.
I think there was someone else one.
You have to see it in external view from the front.
It's just the 3 blade that's supposed to have more power, or is it just a different prop?
I'd imagine the engine power is more responsive. I don't know how high we should go, really.
It's much promised to go to 25,000 feet.
I haven't really got 4 hours to waste.
Oh, you can do it in 3.5.
Yeah. That's one thing with this thing, it is you.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it isn't that fast.
I'm scared.
Nope, that's not a flat spin.
It gets proper shaky, doesn't it, on the way down there?
Three-bladed climbs a lot better than the two-bladed.
That's starting to feel like a bad spin.
That's so easy to correct. Bit of left rudder,
Yeah, just straight out of
bit
it.
of power, yep.
Well, I said it was forgiving.
I think it's actually going to be difficult to get it into a flat spin.
I wonder if you could get it in like a forward motion flat spin. You know, like full kick, full left rudder, back stick. Like back stick right, left rudder, to kind of get it pirouetting. Yeah, straight out of it.
I wonder what a safe speed is for the flaps. I haven't landed this thing yet, so...
Just whatever you do, don't let it get below 120. You need power, 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 power. Your flaps are still up. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, it just takes buckets of power to keep going when the stuff's down. Oh, shit! Wow. At least our undercarriage is made out of stellinium.
Sounds like I got a flat though, but I don't think we
I
have.
think it's just the undercarriage knocking about. I was getting that same sound. Looks alright. You got the brakes on?
Nope.
Alright, okay, I'm just getting lots of wheel screeching noise. That's not unnerving at 12. Fuck!
Ah.
Yeah, I think the plane must be kind of invincible, or not have a damage model yet.
Oh,
And
you
the
can
spin
make it
camera.
explode, but you need to really hit the ground hard.
Oh, he did.
That
we pancaked that motherfucker.
I saw. I was passing just above you.
Yeah, trying to roll like that.
See?
straight up and
You can make it explode.
so,
I'm still alive.
So what am
I'm not.
actually looking at here then? So I'm taking out a 3-bladed static idle on the ground. So where's this texture loss that you guys are seeing?
Front propeller.
Right.
If you
F2 looking towards the tail.
Yeah. The propeller disc is garbled.
No, mine's perfectly fine. Yeah, mine's totally cool. It's white and got red tips on it. And
Lambo, you're backing around my wreck.
Ooh, hello. Tracker, I said no to that one. Oh, I see. So when you prime the oil pressure actually goes up.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. That's cool. So crack that a bit. Switch open. Yeah, I never noticed that before. That's canny.
Have they fixed the smoke pods on the R39?
Unsure. What, you mean the centre one?
Yeah.
Possibly. Oh wow, okay. Now I've started the engine, I've got green. Yeah. Yeah, it's glitched out now that the engine started.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Oh, I like that. Wow, okay. Yeah, so they're missing the texture file for when the propeller's moving.
Yeah, prop disc from the front.
Alrighty. If anybody from ED's watching, something to fix that for you. Also seem to be getting a shadow glitch across the cowling, but maybe that'll go away when we get moving a bit. That's interesting. You seen what the destroyed model is? Guys.
No, what?
The wreck on the ground is of a Me 109.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting as well, that the shadow's glitched. The shadow for the propeller shows the square texture box rotating.
Yeah.
Interesting that you don't see that when you're in the back seat though.
Yeah, that is strange.
Yeah, I might have to land this and get a two-bladed. That three-blade texture shadow thing on the nose is pretty annoying.
Yeah, it is.
It's just the way it's casting the shadow across the cowling when you're flying east. It looks pretty ugly.
Taking the active 120 right now.
Just noticed there's a lone airline on the ground. Someone jumping in an L-39.
Yeah, it's me. I can't remember how to activate the smoke now.
Oh god, you need to turn on the switches kind of between your knees and then press the fire button. Squid's dead.
Yep. I forgot to look ahead, I was looking at you instead.
Yeah, as soon as you went nose down, I was like, there ain't no way he's getting out of that. I'm gonna land this, get a two-blade, and then go for a flight off to the east. See how far I can get before I either run out of fuel or get bored.
I think you're gonna get bored first.
Oh, you don't know my patience.
Oh, I saw you fly the Spitfire in earlier. Oh, another time.
Oh, was that flying up from the south to the north of the map?
Yeah.
Gonna land, was it 110 right?
Yeah.
Compass must be off a bit.
Probably the deviation or something. Yeah. It's a deviant Russian compass.
It's actually 1-1, so it's halfway between. One right clear. That sight almost sounded just like the brakes on the YAK-52. Yeah, as soon as the engine stops though, textures are fine. Alrighty, two-bladed. Ah, good night, Dave. Have a good one, buddy. Let's have a look at the map. What is the flight range from NASA? Fairly long range, isn't it? Let's have a look. So, 230 nautical miles in a YAK-52. Who thinks that would be possible?
Probably can.
Let's give it a go. Let's make sure this thing's absolutely full of gas.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
Someone taking off in a yellow one.
Yep, that's me.
Ah, you're going to crash a yellow one now.
Yeah.
I like it. Ooh, hello.
I should have put gun pods on this and checked out the damage model.
What, in the YAK-52?
Yeah.
Bastard.
Well, you can take a gazelle and you can outfly us.
Yeah, Gazelle probably would be faster than this, actually. Here's someone starting up in a jet.
And this thing's unforgiving, unlike the YAK-52.
Taking the active 1-1 right. Rolling.
Yeah, the L-39 doesn't like being told what to do.
No, and it doesn't like going slow, and it don't like going left. It doesn't like going right either.
Yeah.
Just doesn't like having any speed either.
Doesn't like flying fast, doesn't like flying slow, doesn't like turning right, doesn't like turning left.
Feels fairly comfortable on the ground.
Almost sounds like a woman. Not at all sexist, do you understand?
Oh no, 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 no.
Alrighty, let's go for a long flight in a YAK-52. Oh, you took blue smoke this time.
Yep. You can say a lot, but I'm inconsistent. So where did you?
The snow camo kind of paint scheme thing that they've gone up there.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, it's like that JU-52 in where Eagles there.
Mm. Yeah, Cirrus has just said that this thing would look awesome in VR.
Yeah,
I think so.
I will probably take it for a trip in VR here in this weekend.
Cool. When you do that, let me know and I'll come fly in your back seat.
Yeah, sure. I have no issues with motion sickness, so that's fine.
Oh, you will. If there's any way I can break you, then I will find a way.
Let's put a beer on the line then.
Sounds good to me. Get out of you son of a bitch.
But I am. Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Listen, man, I'm like honking back on the stick and it's doing like 170 kilometers an hour and it's just not getting off the ground. I do find it's funny how the Russians invert the artificial horizon though, so ground's up and sky's down.
Yeah.
Bloody Russians.
It must be so that if any Westerner was trying to steal the aircraft, they would die in an instrument situation.
Well, it'd have to be flying fricking inverted the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, so 080. Alrighty, Kerman, here we come for a really, really long flight. So I'm going to set this thing to maximum endurance. How slow can you go? 70% RPM. Jesus, man, that L39 is really going slow.
I'm trying to keep up.
Are you on the edge of killing yourself?
Yep.
I'm actually overtaking you. Wow, that's not something you see every day. That's a pretty impressive alpha you've got going on there.
No flaps as well.
Good job. Yeah, I've got this thing dialed all the way down. I probably could go faster, but it's just funny watching you struggling to fly slow.
I wonder if I set my flaps to takeoff, if that'll help.
Should do. Give you some more authority on the wing. What was the name of that film? From years ago when was it Jeff Bridges? I can't remember, but he was flying an air tractor like across the Pacific or something. Like he was trying to deliver it somewhere and they'd lost the homing signal and all this type of stuff, and he was trying to triangulate off talking to airliners circling overhead. Can't remember what it was called. That was a good film.
Don't know.
So when you're flying slow like this, like, you need a little bit of rudder trim just to kind of keep the thing happy. So you're flying slower than what it's naturally trimmed for.
Yeah.
I've not flown over this part of the Iran map yet.
No, neither have I.
It's a very nice lake.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know the L39 could fly this slow.
You're doing bloody well. I mean, I'm doing 190 kilometers an hour, I guess.
This is about 105 knots. The controls are a little bit vague though.
Just took my look down to look at the chat there, because someone said just put something and then the aircraft immediately wants to start rolling. So Demon Cornot has said, hey peoples, for those who bought it and don't see it, don't forget this is only the open beta and you need to update. There is a new version. Okey-dokey.
I'm actually flying formation.
Would help if I started paying attention to fucking flying straight, wouldn't it? Good effort, man. I like that. Do you want me to speed up a little bit?
No, it's quite comfortable actually.
Should just be in a slight gentle climb. In fact, no. That's interesting. I thought I was in a gentle climb, but according to my climb and descent indicator, I'm flying straight level.
The good thing is I shouldn't be using too much fuel.
Well, that's the plan, because I've got this thing down at 70% RPM and about 50. I guess it's. I'm not sure how they record it, like the pressure or atmospheres, like on the engine. Like in the Mustang, it's HG, isn't it? Like mercuries.
Yeah, that'd probably be manifold pressure or something like that.
Manifold pressure,
I do find the landing gear weird on the YAK-52.
how the backs go forward and the front goes back.
It's like, why do they even bother making it retractable?
Oh, good recovery. I'm going to dial in just a touch more speed here, just to start climbing up over these hills coming up.
I'm gonna go full throttle now and see what happens. Not a lot.
You're starting to go away now. Don't forget you still got your flaps down, so you're draggy.
Yeah.
It's not like an F-18.
Nope.
It's interesting. I've dialed in about 5% more RPM and a bit more pressure on the engine, and it's still no accelerating. Well, I'm starting to climb now, which is good.
I'm on your 6.
Uh-oh. Should I be
Yeah.
worried?
Oh no. Not until my propeller starts eating your tail.
Have some smoke. Oh, it's like one of those anti-tailgating things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just switch on the smoke. That'll fettle you.
Yeah, if that doesn't work, the nails will do it.
Just throw FOD out the window.
Yeah.
Have a FOD bomb.
An old blanket, that will do the propeller.
I wonder what would win between a propeller and a blanket. Probably the propeller. Considering
Yeah.
that you have like two blades spinning really, really quickly. Ooh, hello. Starting to get a lot of like thermal off this mountain, like kicking the aircraft about.
Yeah, my nose is twitchy.
That's so cool, though, isn't it? The fact that they've modelled like thermodynamics off that.
Yeah,
the
it is.
Makes me want a glider. How cool would it be to have like a cross-country glider, like a Viking or something like that? You know.
You have some insane bastard towing you up in an F-18.
Well, hell, you know, I mean, it could give the YAK-52 a job. You know, glider tug.
2 of them.
Wasn't someone making an Su-22?
Yeah, I think I heard something about that. That could be cool.
Oh, and it just made it over that hill. I was trying to form up with you and it just made it over that.
Power. So I've got this thing dialed all the way back, buddy. I'm like 70% RPM. I'm only doing about 5.5 on the engine pressure.
Yeah.
Actually, see lab all the way back there as well, low and left.
Yeah.
It's quite a cool part of the map, this one, isn't it?
It's nice terrain.
So I guess there's a lot more like Vegas over this side.
Yeah. I should probably uninstall Nevada to get some more place, not more space on the hard drive.
Nevada's cool.
Yeah, it is, but I so rarely fly there.
Well, I think since the Persian Gulf map came out, I've not been on Nevada once.
I've been on Normandy a couple of times.
So I actually flying the Spitfire about.
I was doing some flying in the Mustang,
Nice.
trying to catch up a bit on the Warbirds.
I saw that they've done some updates to the Chartwood campaign and the what was the Spitfire one?
Epson.
On the Epson campaign, they've added like bombs to the aircraft on some of the missions.
Yeah.
Kind of like adjusting some of the missions, which is quite cool.
I also got some more stuff for my IL-2, Sturmovik stuff, the Battle Off series.
Yeah, I've got Battle of Stalingrad, and I got an email the other day saying I can get like lots and lots of discount on the World War One thing because I own all of the modules in Rise of Flight.
Yeah, I have them as well. Damn, we've been flying a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've not touched Rise of Flight in a couple of years, man.
No, neither have I.
It just started becoming very ugly.
IL-2 looks kind of fun though.
I'm really interested in the tank combat stuff when that gets.
Yeah, I got the Tiger and that I purchased it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm a bit skint at the moment, so I would do that, but I actually kind of really had to push myself to get this. So I was like, shall I get this or shall I eat for the rest of the month? And I'm like, I'll get this.
I think it's a pretty good investment. It's really fun.
Yeah.
In a different way. It's something very different for DCS.
But hey, you know, if people want to donate to me on PayPal or anything like that, you know. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Nah, it's your channel, mate.
You know. But yeah, you can if you want to. You don't have to. Hi, Harry Chalmers. How you doing, there? You alright? So, Sujal Nug said, what does that button do? And that one over there. They all do something, which is quite cool. Yeah, the YAK-52 was, as you said earlier, was requested by a third party to be made by Eagle Dynamics, so they've done this under contract.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. So, you know, it is really, really super high level. Everything in it kind of works and does what it should do, which is really cool. So that's the oil radiator.
Looks good, that winter camo for it.
It really does. I love this skin. I think it's brilliant. Drifting, right. Because I'm flying so slow, it has such a tendency to kind of keep yawing right.
Yeah.
So I keep kind of pulling myself off course. Just correcting left slow. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just course correcting left side.
I'm taking a little bit of throttle off so you can ease ahead.
Just playing with my coolant controls to see what goes up and what goes down when things are closed and opened.
I like how it looks with the radiator fins out in front.
Yeah, okay, so that's so that controls that one. So
Oh, there's Lambo.
Wow.
I've been here a while.
Oh yeah, buddy. There's Lambo looking about, going, where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't know if you guys recall when I did that flight in a P-51 all the way around the Caucasus map 3 times. Or twice.
Well, the P-51 has exceptional range.
It really does. Because I put on the 2 big tanks on the wings. Loaded
Oh,
up
yeah.
the central fuel tank and the wing tanks, of course. And yeah, I managed to, I think it was like 2.5 laps of the Caucasus map. Took like
Nice.
7.5 hours. But that was a fun flight. It'd be interesting to see how long we can keep this thing airborne.
What's going to fall out of the sky first, this or the YAK-52?
I'm probably guessing the L-39.
Yeah.
Because even at like low speeds, that turbine's still going to be chomping fuel. Have you seen American Made?
No, I need to see that.
The Tom Cruise movie, really good. But there's a part in that where they get intercepted by like the DEA. I can't remember what jet they were flying. It might have been L-39, but they were like shadowing them in jets. So they just kind of like went into maximum endurance in their prop planes and just kind of keep circling until the jets had to bugger off to refuel, and they flew back over America, like, you know. But yeah, it's a really good film actually. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, at the moment I'm just kind of fixed on watching Band of Brothers.
That's a good series.
It's an amazing series. You've got to watch it at least once a year. You know?
Oh yeah. The Pacific didn't really catch on as well.
The thing is, I enjoyed
No.
that. You know, I thought it was really well made. And
Yeah, it
it's
is,
not
it
got
is.
the action that Band of Brothers does, but it's
No.
more kind of about the relationships between the guys, you know, and like looking into each person's story, you know, like Eugene and all that type of stuff. You know?
Yeah. But it was 2 amazing series. They were really, really well made.
I'm really looking forward to that 8th Air Force, like the Mighty 8th.
Oh yeah.
But there hasn't been word on that in years.
I made a huge mistake. I went to see Red Tails.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm gonna say it's not a terrible movie.
No, but when you
It
see
is a
a
terrible
Mustang get hit by an entire series of rounds from ME-262 and not going into very tiny bits, that's just insane.
I mean, it is a massive American History X, like a lot of their war films.
Yeah.
You know, they love taking liberties.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an enjoyable film. As long as you switch off your brain and just realise that it's Hollywood and none of it's actually kind of like
True.
true.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, someone in Hollywood thought, ooh, there were black dudes that fought during World War II. Let's go and make a movie about them. You know,
It's like when you hear certain people nagging about not enough black guys in Dunkirk or not a love interest in Dunkirk.
Have you watched Dunkirk?
Yeah.
God, what a yawn fest that was.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spitfire scenes with Tom Hardy were kind of they were all right, but God, the rest of it was just like, is anything going to happen yet? You know, I mean, the BBC did a series on Dunkirk a few years ago, which was amazing, looking at like the different regiments and kind of what we're getting up to during the withdrawal. You know, like different officers and things like that. And that was really good. That was proper enjoyable. But that Dunkirk movie, I was just kind of sat there for 2 hours thinking, has it started yet?
I actually watched a Danish movie called 9th of April,
Okay.
about the German invasion in Denmark on the 9th of April 1940. That was actually very, very well made.
There's been quite a few like Russian movies made, like Leningrad's, you know, stuff like that. Stalingrad, you know, like there's a whole bunch of them that have like appeared on Netflix. And I watched some of them, and even though, you know, you can tell they're quite cheaply made, they were still all really, really good.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of documentaries on Netflix about World War II as well.
Yeah, I watched World War II in colour. I watched all of that. I thought that was really good.
Oh yeah.
Watch out.
Whoa, yeah. Got it.
I've started watching Vietnam.
Yeah.
The documentary on Vietnam, which is quite interesting. But I've seen Downfalls on there. I've not watched Downfall before, but apparently that's quite good.
That's a good film, that is.
Yeah, it is a really good film.
I'm not sure if Netflix has a thing about Hitler, but there is a lot of documentaries on there about him.
Yeah.
And did they make a film where Hitler kind of got cryogenically frozen and he wakes up in
Yeah,
modern day and
they did.
and makes friends with all of the hippies and stuff?
Yeah.
Like the butterflies. Oh, Hitler and the millennials.
I don't know which is worst.
Oh, definitely millennials.
Yeah. But they're gonna go running around screaming Nazis at everyone anyway, so...
That is very true. That's a really, really big lake ahead of us.
Yeah, it is. The terrain here is awesome.
You're doing a fantastic job there, Lambert.
I'm actually hands off stick most of the time now. Got it trimmed out.
Cool.
That's worrying, considering how close you are. Yeah, and you're doing alright, Squiddy, as well, on the left there. Although a couple of times I've been like, where?
Yeah, that's because I've been drinking as well here.
Yeah, I'm on my second beer, like. Yeah, I can't seem to get the oil to warm up on this. The oil temperature's constantly, like, in the red on the cold side.
Mine's just in the green.
Yeah, that's on the electronic gauge at the top, isn't it? The one that reads like 30 C. And then the radiator temperature is the one that's on 210 at the moment. Just cracking a bit more radiator on that. But I've got the oil coolers closed.
Oh, I just had a lot of fun lag here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There has been a few people joining, which is cool. Got Not Your Dope Twisted or Twister, King Vibes Easy have all joined. Papa Nays.
Must be related to mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Just looking at the chat here, a few people kind of. Sorry, Lambo, just not being good. Just took my hands off the stick there for a sec. So looking back at the chat here, we've got Fisher says the new Hurricane movie looks like it could be okay. That's the one about the poles, isn't it? I think I've seen a trailer for that. And that's got that weird dude from Game of Thrones in it. You know, the guy that likes cutting off people's dicks and waggling them out.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So the movie's gonna be a sausage fest.
Google Cook said it's crazy hot. He has to use ice cubes in his beer. Well,
that's disgusting.
Well, no, say that though, because I mean, like bars over here, they serve Carling extra cold, and it literally comes out with like ice floating on the top of it, like forming on the top. It's pretty nice stuff. I'm just going to cheat and use F10 for a quick navigational check here. Wow, we've how long have we been flying now? Our course is okay. Yeah, our course is okay, but we've barely left. We're like not even a quarter of the way there yet.
And I've got 2/3 of a tank left. That's worrying.
Yeah, I'm nearly down to half.
Yeah, I'm getting down there as well.
Wow.
With me, it depends what angles the plane's at.
Yeah. I got 80 litres total at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
So Mech Lubber has said, "How's the yak to fly?" It's
It's nice and forgiving.
It is.
It's not fast.
Seeing how far it'll fly, but
It's quite hands-on as well.
Yeah.
oh, very hands-on.
And it really reacts to
Yeah, it's really slow.
yeah, but it isn't too fast.
It doesn't fly fast, it doesn't fly slow.
I think finally there's an aircraft that's slower than the A-10.
That would take some doing.
Yeah, but I think this manages.
I don't know, like. I don't know. It goes up to like 300.
Yeah, but this is kilometers per hour, not knots.
That's true. In fact, what's our speed index? So we're doing 113 knots at the moment.
But that'd be ground speed, not indicated. Because I'm indicating 100.
Indicate airspeed 112, true speed 130. Well, we had, what was it, 230 nautical miles to go? And we're doing 130 nautical miles an hour. So it's a couple of hours of flight time, boys.
Yeah.
But considering the fact that we're getting in and amongst half a tank, and we've been flying 20 minutes, half an hour?
Yeah.
Don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to end up landing short.
Way short.
We could find a nice road. Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah. Although saying that though, it does look like there's maybe like some dirt tracks on some roads down to 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like it.
I like that in the trailer for this that they showed it landing on a grass runway.
Yeah.
I don't think the L-39 would be doing that.
But it's Russian. Surely it was designed to do that.
Are you saying it's not stellinium?
It's got to be made out of stellinium.
Yeah. Definitely better than Yeltsinium. Then you're gonna be drunk.
Okay, Mech Lubber's saying his dad used to have one. I can't wait to try it out and hear his opinions on it too. That would be good to hear.
Yeah.
So he says he's flown in the backseat of one of these things 100 times. Uh, 75 meters remaining now. probably dial it back even further, but then I think Lamb would hate me.
Yeah.
And it'd take us even longer to get there.
Yeah, I think I'm on the limit of formation flying.
Well, you've got your flaps up at the moment, so that probably won't help.
But I'm using less fuel.
That's true. Wonder if you use more fuel having the canopy open. A bit more drag. So we're up at 9,000 feet. Just course correcting left slightly again.
Yep.
So David Longberry's asked, how do you like it? Oh, Lambo's off.
Yeah.
Toodaloo!
Well, I like it. I think it's fun.
I like it. You know, I don't have a problem with DCS doing civvy aircraft. In fact, I quite welcome it. You know, I'm looking forward to the Christian Eagle and things like that as well, you know.
It will actually open up for a lot larger audience.
Definitely. You know, I think even though DCS is a combat flight sim, I definitely think it's one of the best flight sims out there for physics.
Yeah, physics is extraordinary.
Dynamics. You know, the actual kind of the textures, the graphics, you know, the actual kind of flying of the aircraft is massively enjoyable.
System handling is good as well.
Yep. Oh, Lambo's in a flat spin. He's gonna...
That was a plan. And there we go, recovered.
Yeah, we could have actually flown in the LA. You were flat spinning right in front of us.
Yeah.
At least it gives the audience something to watch.
Yeah.
Hooligan!
Yeah, which doesn't like pudding.
No, you've gotta be gentle. Let's do a progress check. Okay, so what? So we've done 68 nautical miles. Got 160 to go. Yay! Place your bets. Who thinks we're gonna land about halfway? Because I do.
I'm not gonna take that wager. I was running from you.
Be interesting to see how well this thing glides.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suggle Nug. They said kids these days flying around as if it was a game.
Ooh, I haven't been called a kid in a long time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, same here. Well, I still act like one. But that's because I can.
Also, you have to remember, adults, that's kids that's gone insane.
Yeah.
really nice looking area around here.
It's a decent part of the map, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although it's strange, there's some parts feel like really kind of low texture, and then you see other parts and it looks quite high textured.
Yeah.
So it does look like they've made compromises in order to
Expand the map.
yeah. I mean, apart from flying over at the moment, you can tell kind of where there's towns and things below us, like 5 o'clock low. I guess that there is a town down there, but it's just like a Google texture.
Yeah. Like the old Lomac ones.
Yeah. You got your radiators closed?
Yeah.
We're flying over an incline.
No, actually, they're open right now.
Interesting. Look closed from external.
Okay, I'm cycling.
No, it'd just be a client thing, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm still cycling them. You know, you can see it.
Yeah, I've got my oil cooler all the way closed, and I've got radiator at about an inch or 2 inches up.
Yeah, I can see your oil cooler is closed.
Let me open it up. See if you see it open. Okay, so that's oil cooler all the way open.
Nope.
Still closed.
Yeah. So they're not implemented client side.
Yeah, it's no biggie anyway.
No.
Oh, hello. Lambo's back.
Yeah.
With a tasty wing waggle. I suppose you've probably been back, refueled, and then come back again.
Yeah.
And he probably went for a pizza as well.
Damn zoomies.
That's those pointy jets for you.
I know, right? Got all of the range and all of the speed.
Yeah, but charm's lacking.
They don't have a hairdryer up front.
No.
Cool the engine down further, see if that gives more bang for your buck, you know. Colder air is thicker air, so technically it should lean it out a bit more. But then again, you're not creating more drag by having the radiator flaps on.
Whoa.
Oh, hello. Cheeky.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a big expanse of nothing ahead.
Yeah. And I'm down to 60.
Yeah, I'm 65. Probably be hitting 60 soon.
No, 60. It's fluctuating. So I'll be hitting 55 very soon.
Sloshing about in the tanks.
Yeah. You see, Hitler were looking for a video guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was on their Facebook page. They were looking for him.
That's cool.
may indicate that something is going to happen fairly soon.
Like pre-release
Like a
trailer.
trailer.
An F-14.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Another module you'll have to bankrupt yourself for.
Oh yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay, I'm 60 now. Make the decision between plane or food. Plane usually wins.
Food's overrated.
It is. I could do with losing some weight anyway.
Yeah, you're not alone.
The next thing that interests me after that is the MI-24.
Oh yeah. That is going to be a fun bird to fly.
Be a fun bird in co-op. Although I would have been, it would have been better if they'd made one with a chin turret rather than the fixed mounted cannons.
Yeah, but the issue with the chin turret is it has a lot of issues.
Okay, like reliability.
Yeah, and also the 12.7mm is not in the same ballpark as the US M2.
Okay. Wow, this is really nothing ahead, is it?
Yeah. I think we have to change our call sign to Sandy.
Well, get across this expanse. Yeah, so just flying visually, there's like a valley thing ahead of us, kind of like two ridges. So aiming for those, and then after that we'll be nearly there. When we get you see that that hill to our 1 o'clock.
Roger.
I think that's about halfway.
So I'll be there tomorrow morning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially considering we probably have to land and push the planes the rest of the way.
Maybe we can get someone to drive out with a fuel bowser. It's definitely not P-51 when it comes to range.
Or speed.
Yeah.
But it's more forgiving in the maneuvers.
Oh, it definitely does like maneuvering.
Yeah.
And it would outmaneuver a P-51.
Oh yeah.
Wonder if it'd outmaneuver a Spitfire. Probably. Like turn inside it. You seen that video on YouTube of a guy crash landing one of these in Scotland?
Yes, yeah.
That's a pretty decent video.
Didn't Breitling sponsor it or something in the end?
Oh, what, to get the aircraft rebuilt?
Yeah, or something to do with going to one of the air shows or something.
Right, okay.
Sorry, I was concentrating then.
Yeah, I wonder why. Hooligan.
Okay, I'm at 50.
Interesting, huh? Still on 60.
55. Fluctuating. Also decent visibility in this cockpit.
It's not bad. Although looking out the back, looks like there's someone trying to catch up with us. Got green smoke off to our 6.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, smoke. Down to 55 now on the fuel gauge. I do like that fuel gauge, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Easily read.
Yeah. I'm starting to hear lots of jet noises.
I do too, but I just opened the cockpit.
Alright, okay. I've not been hearing jet noises for a while and then just started noticing it.
Oh, you guys disappeared. There you are again.
You've been having some weird issues with, haven't you?
Oh, just 2. There you disappeared again.
Oh, disappeared on my screen as well.
You guys are actually falling off behind me. Like you've stopped in midair. Yeah, you guys have stopped in midair. Wonder if server's about to have a shit.
Yeah, something feels like it.
Oh.
Lost.
Yeah, I'm leaving you guys behind, you're still hovering in midair. Well, we'll keep running it, see if it comes back.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't all don't warp into each other.
That would suck.
Or wait until the server, you've lost message comes up.
Yeah.
Just as we get to the halfway point as well. Hey, good night, Zoogle Kung. I'm still getting player messages in here.
Okay. I have nothing.
Server's still running. But I just lost you two.
I've broken off, gone ahead now.
Okay.
I have frozen AI planes.
Yeah, I was just checking F10 there, they're all frozen to me too. That usually means that we've all disconnected, or the server's doing something it doesn't really want to.
Yeah. Lost.
Yeah. Bugger.
Ooh, I just had a lot of pauses here.
Could mean it's on the way back.
Yeah.
Because normally it'll try and resync everything.
Yeah. I have smoke on now just in case. Not that I think it will be back. It's been on too long now.
It definitely feels like a death.
Yeah. But I'm passing the mountains here that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I've just passed them. I've got them off to my 5 o'clock now. I might have to set it down and restart the server.
Yeah.
Down
That sucks.
to 50 litres. But as long as my game's still run, I could keep going.
Yeah. I'm at 45.
I'm all alone. There is
I
a
haven't-
whole heap of nothing out here.
Yeah. Just some dark patches of ground, and that's about it.
Yeah. Strange, I'm still hearing like jet noises.
Could it be flow noise over the cockpit? Because I have some flow noise.
I suppose it could be something. Fuel gauge is starting to dip down into 45.
I'm at 40. I just dipped into 40 from 45.
Interesting. So I've just got a server message that Lambo killed himself.
Yeah, I've done a very gentle belly landing.
Yeah, so the server's still going in some respects because it's still giving us server messages.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem to be syncing anymore.
I'll reselect roll.
Second, bud.
I'll reselect a roll.
There's a few people up tonight as well. Pings are all look good.
It won't let me go back to spectators.
Ah.
I'm getting some turbulence here.
Indeed, a little bit. Down to 50 litres. 45 again.
40.
Yeah, and it won't let me back into the server, so I think the
Damn it.
server's messing up.
I'll set this down and restart it.
Yeah, I'm going to do a belly flop here.
I think I'm gonna head to bed. I should be around at the weekend.
Okay, take care, Lambo.
See ya.
Okay, dude, see ya.
Good night, then. Yeah. So I'm at about halfway across, and only about well, under a quarter of a tank left.
I'm down, leaving server.
Looking for a belly flop now on sand.
Yeah, I was doing one of those indestructible landings.
Yeah, definitely doesn't seem to be a damage model on this thing yet. But then
No.
again, you know, it is still early access. So. Whoops. Oh, hello. I must have bounced off a small stone or something.
Ah, bazoing!
Dying. Engine's still running okay though.
Damn.
Cool. So I'll go rejig the server.
Yeah, just kick it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out.
Come on, DCS, don't be a dick. Okay, server list. Yeah, come into the server page and it's got DCS crashed.
Yeah.
Blah. Okay.
Blast. E minor setback.
I wonder if it's something to do with RAM dump. I know that's because with the beta version, it's supposed to have that new RAM dump facility. So when the RAM fills up,
Yeah,
it's
it dumps
supposed
it.
to release it.
Yeah.
And then start again. So I'm wondering if it's crashed while it's been dumping its RAM. Oodoogie. Be up in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Hopefully within the next few patches we get the dedicated server release.
Yeah, that could be great.
Isn't that coming out in September time?
Possible. I can't remember hearing any dates for it.
They said autumn, so
Well, we're getting into the end of summer now.
Oh, seems like the server's up.
Yeah, it's still loading, just give it a sec.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you join while it's still loading, it'll have a hissy fit.
Yeah.
Interesting how it crashed, but it was still giving server messages when people were landing and doing stuff. So we're still talking, but the game, you know, like the game was still there in the background. But you know, DCS somehow had obviously shit itself.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
Yeah.
Fortunately, a lot less lately than earlier.
That's true. Was it the last patch or the patch before where it was crashing every bloody 5 minutes? So you go into the mission editor and trying to do something and it's like, oh, it's crashed again. Hey.
Wasn't that 3 patches ago or something?
Might have been.
Yeah.
I was trying to. I built up a mission for us to do at some point.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Server should now be up and running.
Roger that. I'll be.
So I'll just join up myself.
There we go. Join. That's what Mr. Bean does. Yes.
Mr. Bean, Jesus. Oh yes.
Ah.
Oh good. My DCS crashed. Woo!
Uh-oh. My DCS crashed.
Don't forget to restart your track AR before you go back in, otherwise that won't work. Thanks, DCS. That's awfully kind of you.
It's because it's saying it's past your guy's bedtime, old man.
Probably. I do have work tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks.
I got about half an hour or so, and then do a few more throwy round things in the YAK-52, and then call it a night.
Yeah. I have only thing I have this weekend is this nasty thing called laundry detail on Sunday at 7 AM.
Laundry detail?
Yeah, I have to do the laundry for the entire house here. It's me and 2 kids.
You're doing it for an entire barracks?
No. Although with two boys, it feels like it.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them.
Ooh.
5, 4, and 1.
Ouch. Mine are 8 and 6.
Wow. Yeah, my eldest will be 6 in September.
Cool.
Let's see if it'll let me join now.
Yeah. 504th, that sounds like us.
Maybe.
Yeah. Unless it's the other 504ths.
Let's see if this will let me in now. Yay, because the server restarted as dark again.
Oh yeah.
Just wait the 5 minutes for the textures all to load in and do what they need to do. It's weird, man. I only get it with multiplayer, where it takes like 10 minutes for the textures to load in.
Yeah.
When I'm in single player, it just bops straight in. There you go.
And Bob's your uncle.
And Fanny's your aunt. Sorry about this, guys, watching on the stream. Just a little bit of an intermission going on here. Might see how high I can get the YAK-52 this time. Just go fucking full balls power, just keep it climbing.
Yeah.
See if I can get the pilot to pass out. It was an interesting belly landing though, because it did seem as though it was rolling on its gear.
Yeah.
When I touched down. The prop didn't damage at all, so I guess that doesn't have a damage model yet. Ooh, yay, textures. Alrighty, let's and we're back. Yay! In a cold and dark cockpit.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Done this plenty of times now.
Yeah.
A whole like 3 or 4 maybe. I do love the starting of the engine though, how it kind of like goes burp, hum, yeah, maybe, nope, maybe, okay then.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was just kidding, of course I'm gonna start.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Made you look.
Let's see what the other skins look like. I've not really looked at the other skins on this. So the default one's the white and red stripe. White and red stripe with writing on. The really cool snowy camo-y one. Yellow one and silver one.
Yeah, the silver is pretty good.
It is quite cool. I like it.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
Reflects the light quite well.
Yeah, it does.
Alrighty then.
Командир, что ты делаешь?
I'm gonna be on your tail.
Yeah, oops. I think I moved forward and upset the ground crew because I'd asked them to put smoke on.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял.
Brio.
I'm surprised there's no lights.
Yeah, you've got your fingertip light, which is on left alt L. But yeah, no cockpit light, which is weird. They're not even luminescent either. They don't, you know.
There's nothing.
Yeah. Because normally, if they don't have cockpit lights, they'll have like luminescent needles on them, you know.
Yeah.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
Unless it is just a fair weather trainer.
I actually believe it is.
Yeah.
Also with the speed and the sturdiness. Well, it is sturdy, you can't break it.
Yeah. Although there is a section on the manual on instrument flying. Yeah, but even like external lights, you know, you'd think they'd put on like a strobe, port, starboard, maybe even a taxi light, but you think the FAA would have something to say about them, not FAA would have something to say about them flying around with no lights on.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, someone's in the middle of the taxiway ahead of me.
Yeah, mate, hold on. I'm moving.
There is a couple of rare aircraft I would like to see in this game.
What's that?
Ferry Barracuda or the British version of the Corsair.
Interesting. There's a Corsair coming soon, isn't there?
Yeah.
By Leatherneck.
I think it's one of the versions that we had as well.
Okay.
Taking off.
Roger.
I'm airborne.
Roger.
Ouch, slight desync there.
Yeah, I got that as well. Joe just flipped it now.
Yeah.
put external lighting on the buses, but they can't put them on a plane.
Maybe they have a rule about if you're stupid enough to walk in front of a plane with a running engine, then you deserve what's coming.
Yeah.
The rule of Darwin.
Yeah, there needs to be more of that.
Yeah. It was nice to be able to use a little bit of that earned bonus.
Yeah, I used, I think, $12.
Yeah.
that we used.
That was the maximum allowed, and I have I still have $100 in my bonus.
Well, I bought a whole bunch of campaigns and different things and used my bonus for a lot of that.
Yeah.
I think I had like 60 odd dollars, and now I've got like 19 left or something. Yeah, I had like 90 odd dollars last year that all timed out because it never got used.
Yeah.
What did you say was best climb on this? 170?
Yeah, about 170.
So we're doing about 190. Let's get you some climbing.
I actually think that's about better. Yeah.
It's 170 there. So cool, the sunrise there over the hills and the lake and that.
Yeah, it looks really great. And then the shine in the wing.
Yeah. Like all the rivets.
Yeah.
It's really not a smooth wing, is it, when you look at it like that?
Oh no. It's not like seeing a Mustang.
No. Just rivet the fuck out of it and hope it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah. That's what you get when you do cardboard and paint it silver. It's not as if it climbs fast.
No, it really doesn't. Even at 170, you know, you'd think that you'd be getting, you know, at least 1,000 or 2,000 kind of feet per minute. Or
No.
instead you're getting kind of like hundreds per minute.
Yeah. But then again, it is a basic trainer.
Yeah, so Joseph Skillen said, does the Yak have any lights yet? Or can I just not find a switch?
No lights.
Have any? Yeah, literally none. I've scoured every inch of this cockpit, looking at absolutely everything in here, and I can't find anything remotely close to internal or external
Light
lights.
source, yeah.
Also went into controls and typed in lights, and the only thing given me was flights, as in flight controls. And I was like, right, okay then. So the fingertip light it is then.
Take a hint.
If you want a light, use a torch.
Yeah. Whoa.
You right?
No, look out the left. Or right, and left.
Daka 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 daka.
We should do an IL-2 flight sometime.
Yeah, man, I need to get that kind of installed in. Thing is, I got Stalingrad when it first came out, and that it was just horrible.
Yeah, it was.
It was so bad. The fact that it had to
unlock shit.
Unlock shit, I was just like, my god, what the hell? It's like you got the Henkel, right?
Yeah.
And you had to bomb shit to earn XP, but you didn't have any bombs, and you had to unlock the bombs using XP, and it's just like, I don't have any bombs, so I can't bomb anything, and you expect me to earn XP by bombing things without bombs? How?
Oh, you had the ridiculous 50 kilos.
Yeah, it's just...
Well, hurrah.
Hurrah! But yeah, it was just the most retarded game I'd ever played in my life.
Yeah, I liked it when they unlocked shit.
Yeah, I just kind of put it in the bin. I was like, nah, I'm never touching that again.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, with like a lot of the updates and that, it's becoming something.
It's actually really fun. I'm
6 was again.
I'm playing going out and bombing ships and stuff with different planes. I have the Duck amongst other things.
It's interesting. My engine's starting to lose power.
Oh?
Well, no, I mean, it's like I'm throttling forward, but I'm not getting any more than like 6 inches of manifold pressure or whatever it is.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of the engine controls just by controlling propellers.
I'm at maximum RPM. Full forward throttle, but I'm barely getting anything. That's right. So that's 10,000, and the engine's already starting to starve itself. Yeah, this thing's really not designed for high altitude, is it?
Oh no.
Well, saying that though, what's it on the Spitfire and the Mustang is 17,000 and the blower kicks in?
Yeah.
And by then the engine's pretty much starved anyway, isn't it, before the blower comes in?
Yeah. Then again, piston engines are not really fond of high altitude.
Yeah.
That's what you get the hair dryers for.
Yeah, the fan's for cooling, really, at the front.
Yeah.
When it switches off, you can see the pilot start sweating.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, I've got the oil cooler shut all the way. And if I open it ever so slightly, you just start seeing the oil cooler temperature needle start crashing back down towards 0. Struggling to make 6 or whatever it is on the manifold pressure.
Yeah.
Got to throttle fireball now.
Yeah, same here. And I'm just at 160. Look left, that is really looking well.
That does look nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
DCS sure do know how to make things look pretty.
Oh yeah. I think one of the things that I really hope that it is that they will start implementing blast effects from weapons.
They do have that. You mean like the shockwave coming with bombs and stuff?
But the physical damage from it, not just the visual
splash damage.
representation. Yeah.
There is some. You can do that now. when you drop bombs on like infantry, it does kill them out to a certain radius.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I mean, most of the stuff that you're dropping bombs on is fairly well armored, so they can withstand splash.
Yeah, and you need actually to do armor-piercing weapons.
Yeah, like direct impacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Storm Squad, I don't know, but it said, I guess this paves the way for the radial engine planes like the P-47 and Corsair.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're definitely coming soon.
Well, the P-47 is on the way for the Warbirds, and that is going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
And Leatherneck have already put up a screenshot of their Corsair flying with the Kristen Eagle.
Yeah. One thing most people fail to see is how big the Corsair is.
Yeah, they got one at Duxford.
Yeah.
You know, kind of walked right up to it, and you kind of look at that thinking, right, okay, yeah.
The propeller is 15 feet.
Especially when you see it alongside Spitfires and things like that, you know, you're just like, yeah, the Americans do love big.
Yeah, but the Corsair as well, it had to do big distances, and it had to be rugged.
Yeah,
kind
for terror landings, which the Yanks didn't do until we showed them how.
But the Marines loved them on Guadalcanal. You're running away from me.
Yeah, just leveled off there slightly, sped up to 190, starting to climb again. It's constant hands-on this, you can't take your hands off.
No.
I believe we're only up at 14,000. Been climbing for like ages.
Yeah.
In a Spitfire, I think we'd already be up at like, you know, 20, 30,000 by now.
Yeah, 20, 25, thereabout, at least.
Getting some warping off you, DK.
What was that?
You're warping a bit.
Oh?
To your 6 low.
Yeah, I see a smoke.
Looks stable to me.
Yeah, me too.
Coming up on 15,000. I don't think this thing would actually get high enough to asphyxiate the pilot.
No, I don't think so either. It'll actually asphyxiate the aircraft first.
I don't know, and you run out of bloody fuel before you get up there.
Yeah.
So Storm Squad has said, would you rip the wings off if you did a dive at extremely high speed? It's not even extremely high speed. Was it you, Squid, that found out if you go above 400 your wings fall off?
Yeah, and you pull a little bit of G, your day will end abruptly.
So 350 kilometers an hour is the danger speed on the gauge.
Yeah. You're definitely running away from us.
Yeah, just keep leveling out slightly. I've got prop pitch pretty much maxed out, max throttle.
Take it.
having to start shunting my coolers, radiator flaps closed as well, just to try and keep the engine from overcooling.
Yeah. So actually today, that was the first time I had inlet ice on the F-18.
Okay. I was flying it a couple of days ago, just keeping my eye in. I took it up to about 35,000 and got all of the ice warnings up on the master caution display.
Yeah.
Left MFD.
Yeah.
Be quite cool area for like getting in and bombing. You know, it's just like got loads of like mountains you can fly under. You know, get it low.
Yeah.
Strike the airfield and then get out again. Hi, Cyborg Man. Says, is it a two-player plane? Certainly is. Yeah, it's got front and back seat co-op mobility. And where are the crosshairs? There's no weapons at all on it anywhere, so no need for crosshairs. It's purely civvy based, or kind of, you know, basic training aircraft. So there's no weapons, no ordnance, nothing like that. It doesn't even have cockpit lights.
It's like a chipmunk without the attitude.
It really is like a chipmunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
I flew one of those when I was a cadet way back when.
Cool.
Yeah. I think I was one of the last cadets to get a flight in a chipmunk before they swapped over to the Bulldog.
Nice.
Yeah, I just missed the chipmunk. I only flew the Bulldog.
Yeah, I had a few flights in the Bulldog, but I found very quickly that I suffered very badly from air sickness. It's funny, I still get motion sickness quite badly when I fly this in VR.
That sucks.
The most I've lasted about half an hour or so before I have to kind of just take a break.
It's kind of fun. When I was sailing on stuff like the North Sea and places like that, I was never seasick.
Yeah.
But sailing on a ferry, going from Zealand to Jutland, that actually got me really, really seasick once, because that was this rolling and heaving motion in one. And that was nasty.
I took a catamaran from Newcastle across to Holland, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that was terrible, man. I was freaking tubular puking everywhere. You know, it was literally coming out of me like The Exorcist. I'm starting to really struggle to maintain 170 here and climb. It looks like 16,000 is around the limit of what this thing's going to give me.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get in towards minimum speed. Finding it very
Yeah.
hard to keep the climb going.
150 and decelerating and losing climb speed.
Yeah, I'm at 140. Doing about 1 or 2 meters a minute.
Ooh, and my nose is gearing. Holy shit.
Well, it's starting to
Whoa. There we go.
yeah, I'm now at the point where I can't climb. It's just like maintaining altitude now at 16. Well,
Yeah.
I'm 17,000, climbing ever so slightly, but I'm very much kind of high alpha at the moment.
Yeah, same here.
Things I don't want to lower flaps because that's just going to make the shit really bad.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of those get sunk moments.
Yeah, Cyborg Man said that he's heard that they're doing the F-15E, so there can be more two-player bromance action. Yeah, I have heard. Is it Razbam that doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. And then,
yeah.
of course, we've got the F-14 probably coming sooner, which is even better news.
Yeah, that I must admit, F-14 is one of my favorite aircraft.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm also definitely looking forward to the A variant when you have those temperamental engines.
We flew through his jet wash. We're gonna flame out. Woo! So 17,200 thereabouts. I want to see if I can get 20. I'm gonna keep persisting, leveling up, building up speed, and trying to climb a little bit again.
Yeah, taking the stairs up.
Yeah. Yeah, in the manual it says don't fly above 4,000 meters.
Oh.
At the moment I'm at indicated 5,100 meters.
Yeah.
17,500 feet. And she really doesn't have much more in it.
No, it really isn't happy with this.
Absolutely rattling through me fuel and keeping the engine pin loaded.
Yeah.
Starting to get down to minimum airspeed now. Even just trying to fly straight level.
Engine is sounding a little wonky, isn't it?
17,700, and it's starting to feel a bit flaky.
I'm at 17.5.
Put smoke on for me. Oh, is that you behind me, is it? Yeah, got it.
I'm behind you.
Yeah. I'm doing 120 at the moment, right on the red line. Flying straight and level, and
Yeah.
the nose is pointing nearly spacewards. It's like it's hanging on the prop. Trying to gradually build up speed without losing altitude.
Good luck.
I've got her up to 130. It's just let the nose drop gradually, because as the speed goes up, your lift goes up, so you can maintain altitude
Yeah.
while gaining speed, but it's just that fine balance of letting the nose come down,
Yeah.
gain the speed without losing the altitude.
It is kind of like dancing.
About 140 now.
Yeah. 130, and I'm climbing a little bit very slowly.
Yeah, because that's the thing with the Mustang. It's such a fine balance getting the Mustang up to 40,000. Because you
Yeah.
can get it into a high alpha where it won't climb, but it's low speed, and it'll just maintain altitude at that. But if you put the nose down and let the speed come up, you can then start climbing again, like really easy. But if you get into that high alpha state where it's just kind of like dragging and not climbing, you think that you're at the maximum altitude you can get to, where you've actually still got a whole bunch more to go. You just need to kind of get the aircraft trimmed and flying properly again. So I'm up to 150 again now. And it's just letting the nose gradually come down as the speed comes up.
Yeah, it is timing and really keeping an eye on your instruments.
I'm actually climbing gradually while I'm gaining speed here as well, which is nice. Yeah, 17,900.
Yeah, me too. That's why I can't see you anymore. We're more or less at co-altitude now.
Yeah, I got you off. I'm at your 2 o'clock.
Smoke on, please.
Smoke's on.
Oh, see you. Thank you.
Put my smoke on, start making a left turn. Just we'll stay in the vicinity again.
Smoke on. Continuing with you. I passed 18,000.
Yeah, you're actually climbing up above me. I'm trying to maintain speed more than anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I suppose you could just desperately stick your nose up and grab to 20,000 and say, there, I made it.
Yeah, that's not fun. The fun is trying to maintain it.
Yeah. It's such a fine balance at the moment. I put my nose up ever so slightly, and the speed just immediately drags off, and then you don't get any lift out of it.
Yeah.
I'm at 18.2.
Yeah, same here.
Really starting to get to the limits of what this thing's going to give me.
Yeah, it is definitely not handing over any more feet voluntarily.
Fuck it. I'm going to go for that grab. Nose up and hold it. Let's see what she gives me before she craps out. Danger speed, danger speed, danger speed. 18.47 and she stalled out.
I'm picking up speed and I'm gonna try.
Wonder if you could zoom climb it. Let's have a look. Ah, 18, 1, 2, come on, oh, hello. 18.289, then she stalled even after a zoom climb.
Yeah.
Just bleeds off that speed so badly. There's no performance in the engine at this altitude.
No. $18,300. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's she doing? Spanning out?
Left wing just took a dive.
I cannot get this thing above 18.2, she's just not having it.
No.
Now, I think we found the limit.
Yeah. What's your fuel state?
60.
Yeah, same here. Airbase down there looks good, doesn't it?
It does, man, with the way the light's hitting everything.
Yeah.
prop pitch back again, the engine literally feels like it's failing on me.
Oh yeah.
I thought pull the prop pitch back a bit, might get a bit more bite on it, but
Yeah. No, I'm dropping.
18 to 6 to 7. Just trying to keep the slightest amount of climbing.
Yeah.
18.3.
Yeah, see, and right wing is dipping. Ooh. Nope, doesn't like it.
Yeah, starting to get the shudders.
Yeah.
18.352.
Yeah. Same altitude here.
Surface ceiling found. I guess this aircraft does need oxygen, because you're never going to get it high enough to need it.
Our next test will be an Atlantic crossing.
That's
300.
I'm starting to get. I'm at 350, starting to get a runaway on the prop.
Yeah. Ooh. Prop doesn't sound too good right now.
Let's see if we can't get this thing spinning. Come on, give me the spin. It's really hard to get into a flat spin.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there we go. Starting to get it accelerate now. That's one way to come down. Straight down, motherfucker. Jesus, that literally came down like an elevator.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't overspeed though.
Nope.
All it takes is just a single kick of opposite rudder to any spin, and it immediately pulls itself out.
Yeah.
It's like no sweat in any sort of emergency maneuver.
That is handy for a training aircraft.
Yeah.
Except that it's very hard to learn to deal with spin.
Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna set this thing down and then call it a night.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa, hello.
Hello.
Hurrah! Hooligan.
Yeah.
It's funny, when it's flying inverted, it literally does sound like it's misfiring on a couple of cylinders.
Yeah.
I mean, the engine doesn't quit. It's not like it's getting fuel stopped or anything. It's just like a couple of cylinders just going no, 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 no.
It's the cylinder named Boris.
That and the fact that you can't actually maintain altitude while inverted is interesting as well.
Yeah. Well, maybe with the flaps.
Let's give it a go. Get some altitude up here, pop the flaps and go inverted and see how horribly it goes. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
It's gonna be so disgusting.
Yep. I want some altitude. Yeah, although I'm below the point on the fuel gauge where it says that you should do aerobatics now.
Spoil sport?
Yeah. Right, here goes nothing. Inverted and flaps. No, that's literally driving me down into the ground as well. Bring those barn doors back in again. So
I'm on final. I'm on the left runway.
It's a little high and a little faster, right?
Yeah, who cares?
Fair enough.
I'll just do a long flare. There you go.
Can't believe how much forward trim you have to put into this thing when you bring those flaps down. Well, I use the right runway then, because the left one's full of smoke. Okay, cowl flaps open, oil open.
Runway clear, and I'm off the server.
Roger. Just coming in for a touchdown now.
This was fun.
Yeah. I do enjoy the YAK-52. I think I'll be spending a lot more time on this thing.
I think it's really, really fun. There are so many things in it.
Mm.
But that was good flying. Thanks.
It's all good. Thanks for joining.
Anytime. I am off for the night. Have a good one.
Good night, buddy.
See you, dude.
Yeah, I'll park this here and I'll say good night to everybody on YouTube. Say thanks for joining. So this has been kind of like a first look at the YAK-52 from me, I guess, along along with a bit of a fun flight there. Yeah, so I'll say thank you very much to everybody on YouTube. Thanks for joining in. You know, it's good of you guys joining in on chat and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys next time. So, bye for now.